Inter Milan fans. Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here, and welcome back to another Inter Milan game review. I've decided to call this series for every game I review the Inter Milan games, the Inter Effect. So you guys will be seeing that name throughout the rest of the rest of the games. But today, I don't really know what to say about today, really, because we lost to Juventus 1-0, and I'm going to be honest, the way Inter Milan played, it was kind of disappointing, but we did obviously have a few big players out. We didn't have Skriniar, we didn't have Bastioni. The back three was Acerbi, De Vrij, and Darmian. If I had to really be honest, I would have probably put Dumfries in the center back position and then Darmian at the right wing back position or / right mid position, because on the left was DeMarco. DeMarco I'm fine with. Brozovic was our defensive mid. We had Hakan and Barella in the midfield, and then the two up front was Lukaku and Martinez. Here's the thing. Lukaku, I wouldn't have started. Here's the reason why. In the past few months, Inter Milan has had a better history with Dzeko and Martinez up front. You can see the past few games that Dzeko and Martinez has started up front. It's been a better record. So when they brought on Dzeko in the second half, I was like, okay, maybe they rested him because obviously they just made it through the Champions League round of 16, so I guess that's the reason why they did not play Dzeko. But I still gotta say this, in a game that you need to win, you need to start all your best players, and Dzeko is just performing better right now than Romelu Lukaku. But when it comes to this game, we had a couple of chances. We had a whole bunch of crosses. We were just trying to get the ball in. I think the best chance that Inter Milan had for the whole entire game was in the first half where Barella kicked the ball and it went straight to the goalkeeper. That was our really best chance. But in all honesty, a loss against Juventus has actually swept us in this season's league. It's just not a very good look, because considering Lazio, as far as I know, Lazio did win. As far as I'm recording, the last time I heard, Lazio was winning in the game. If Lazio win this game, we move back to third. Thankfully, Milan dropped points, but still, we cannot be picking up these losses and these draws around these times in Serie A, because we're not going to win the Champions League. So if we're going to do anything, we need to win the Coppa Italia, and then we need to go finish in the top 4 in the league. And the way the team is playing right now, I do honestly not believe Inter Milan will finish top 4. Because I'm going to be honest, guys, the moment he got hired, I was questioning it, and obviously he did help us finish second in the Serie A last year, but this season has just been a disappointment for Simeone and Inzaghi. I'm going to be very honest. It's been a very big disappointment because we picked up many draws, we picked up losses that we did need against teams like Spezia. I don't really know how an Inter Milan team that finished second in the league is going to lose against Spezia, especially considering Spezia is battling for relegation and we're losing against teams like that. We cannot be losing against teams like that. So, at the end of the season, the only way I see Inzaghi saving his job is he goes out and wins the Coppa Italia, Inter Milan finished second place, and we beat Benfica to move on into the semifinals for the next round. Besides that, I don't see Simeone Inzaghi keeping his job, because the way the team has been performing, he's going to need very good backing when it comes to next season, because there are some players that I don't honestly agree with. I don't think we should sign Lukaku on another deal, because Lukaku has not performed to the expectation that we thought he was going to. So Lukaku shouldn't return. But when it came to the subs, Correa, Gagliardini, Bellanova, Handanovic, D'Ambrosio, Fontanarosa, Alzani, Mkhitaryan, Zanetti, and Carboni. I know they brought on Mkhitaryan. I know they brought on Correa. So they really tried to do something against this Juventus game and against Juventus, but it just wasn't enough. Juventus, congratulations on the win to Juventus. And when it comes to Inter Milan, we'll just move on into the next game.